Hi, this class I'm gonna use Excel to solve problems based on the normal distribution. Okay, so Excel has two functions: normal.dist to compute the cumulative probability given any given value, and inverse, which is we use a given value to find we use to compute the x value given a cumulative probability. Now let's see that happening in reality using our problem. Going back to the part A problem for the Greer Tire Company, we have that is estimated that the mean tire mileage is 36,500 miles with a standard deviation of 5,000 and so on. What's the probability that the tire mileage will exceed 40,000 miles? Okay. So here's my step-by-step process. First step, take note about the mean, standard deviation, and value that we're looking for. Let me show you how to do that using very applied. Oops. Okay, so let's start a new fresh process. So step number one is take a note about the mean. Is 36,500. The standard deviation is 5,000 miles, and I want to know the probability that x will be higher than 40,000 miles. Okay, so if I draw, I know that 36,500 is here, 40,000 miles is somewhere here, so I want to know this area on the upper tail. Okay, so let's go back to my slides. Use Excel. Now step number 3, I did step 1, I did step 2, which is draw, and now I use the Excel to find the area. Now let's see what Excel has for us. Excel has this function, compute the probability giving a certain X number. So that's what I have here. I have what's the probability given a certain number. This is my certain number. Okay, let's go back here. Then to find this probability, I use Excel. I type equal norm. I'm going to do that. In Excel, you use the X number you're looking for, in that case 40,000, the mean 36,500, and the standard deviation 5,000 miles. Okay, let's do that in Excel. Let me open a fresh Excel file. Hold on. Okay, so we have, I'm sorry, that's the wrong file here. So we have a new Excel file. What I told you is take note about the mean. The mean is 36,500. Standard deviation is 5,000. And I want to know the probability that X is higher than 40,000 miles. Okay. So to compute the probability, I type equal norm dot dist open parentheses, and then the first information I have to enter in Excel is the X number I'm looking for. The X number is 40,000. So 40,000, I want to know higher than 40,000. And then the mean is 36,500. And if I type comma, I have to enter the standard deviation. I can type or select the cell. I type comma, and then when it says cumulative, I type 1 because I want Excel to give me the cumulative probability up to that point. Okay, so this is how you ask Excel. So, oh, that's the problem. 40,000 miles, 40,000 miles, not 40. Okay, so 40,000 miles, 0.75. Okay, so let's go back to here. It doesn't look like this is 75%, right? What looks 75 is this entire side here and not this small piece right here. So this is 75%. So I want to highlight and illustrate using this problem that when we use this formula in Excel, what Excel is doing is computing the probability from the lower tail up to, it's taking some time, yeah, nice, up to the value we chose. Okay, so this is what Excel does in that formula. It computes the cumulative probability from the lower tail up to the point we used in Excel. So this is 0.75, let's see, 0.75, 80, 0.75, 80, okay? That's the 7.75, 80. So this is what Excel does. When you type the formula like this, Excel gives you the cumulative probability from the lower tail until any point you choose. Okay, so how can we do to find the probability in the upper tail? Then the probability in the upper tail, we have to get and subtract 1 minus 0.7580. If I want to know the probability in the upper tail, I have to subtract 0.7580 from 1, because 1 is 100% of this figure. If I subtract this entire part here, what's left over is what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's say the final answer is equal 1 minus this number. So this is the probability. So this is the probability a tire will last more than 40,000 miles. Okay, this is how you compute the probability. Let's go back to our slide. So this is what I'm saying here. This Excel formula gives the probability up to a given X number, always from left lower tail to the right upper tail. If the area is to the right, greater than means upper tail, like I showed you, then you do 1 minus this Excel formula. You put 1 minus and then you use this Excel formula, okay? So this is how you solve part A kind of problem. I'm going to show you another one that you can use to solve in the next